Hey you guys, and welcome back to my channel. Alright you guys, Twitter is going crazy. And let's just say Cardi B is going off on Spaces, going off on Nicki Minaj fans, and also allegedly calling Nicki Minaj old and washed, allegedly. This is what fans are saying, and I'm gonna break this down for you because this is a hot mess. So how do we get here? Well, about 3 days ago, Cardi B was posting on social media, and her house manager had sent her a video of her kids pretty much doing their ABCs, you know, normal kid stuff. And this is where we saw Cardi B say, "My kids are so smart." Now, according to Cardi B, the reason I'm saying according to Cardi B is because I'm going off of what she said led up to her going off on Twitter. This is where people started posting really bad things about her kids. I cannot show you guys those posts here because they're so bad, but just imagine this. They started putting pictures of her daughter Culture with her husband and also had her baby Wave like on the floor, just being super disrespectful to her kids. Now, the interesting part about these tweets is that they were deleted after posted and the accounts were also terminated. The account was named Sleaze HO. Another account was named THOT Girly. After this happened, this is where we saw Cardi B and her sister get online to not only defend their family, but also their kids. Before we get into what Hennessy had to say, I want to make something very clear. Twitter is a social media platform, which means that anybody can make a Twitter account. Anybody could use a username that claims they're Barb. Anybody could use Nicki Minaj's picture and pretend that they're a Nicki Minaj fan. We don't know for sure if this is a true Nicki Minaj fan, but I just want to preface this because we've seen a lot of other fan bases create fake Nicki fan accounts in order to garner attention and to use the Barbs for acknowledgement. So I just want to put that out there as well. Now, Hennessy did go online and she responded to some of the quote unquote haters who have been calling Culture, autistic, which is not true, by the way. There is no evidence whatsoever about this child having anything, and she actually went off. However, she said something very interesting that got a lot of Nicki Minaj fans upset. She said this: "Nah, the B word was mad that Wave knows his ABC and started talking mad-ish about my niece and nephew. Since y'all are so bothered that Wave knows his ABCs, let's all sing it together." Now, the reason this is the fans are saying is because Cardi B fans have allegedly been running this really fake rumor that Papa Bear is mute, that he does not know how to speak. The problem with this is that Nicki Minaj, does not owe the internet anything, and she is very methodical and strategic on what she posts about her son. She's one of the biggest stars in the world, so I don't blame her not putting Papa Bear's voice out. She wants to protect her baby. So just because y'all ain't heard it on the internet doesn't mean that this child doesn't speak. And so for Hennessy to say this, knowing, in my opinion, that Cardi B fans have been running with that narrative, it almost made it seem like Cardi B and her sister were shading a child. Again, this is not their intent that I'm saying, it's my opinion. Because Cardi B fans have been running these false rumors, for Hennessy to say that, people got upset. Now, after this happened, Cardi B went off on Spaces. Not only did she pretty much break down what has happened, she also said, "I'm not paying none of these B words any attention. These B words are old and washed. I blocked them, they blocked me, but they still shading me." And it's so interesting because if you block them, how you know they shading you? Because you still looking, huh? Allegedly.
Shit, I'm on my jet. I'm on the jet. I'm feeling super proud of myself. Then my house manager is sending me videos of my son spelling out his name and spelling out other kids. I said, my kids are so smart. I get back on Twitter, people like shade. But now I know why they were saying shade, because throwing me shade. But I don't pay attention to them. Like, bitches is old and washed. I'm not looking at them. I'm not checking for them. So now, when I say something good about my kids, people want to take it as shade because other people want to throw me shade. And because of that, 3 days later, still talk about my kids. And now I'm not playing when it comes to my kids. I'm not. Fucking miserable. Tight is not funny. I don't give a. I don't care. So about, is Cardi B okay? I think she will be needing a therapist. No, you know what I'm gonna need? I'm gonna need a jail. I'm gonna need a jail for this. Y'all been trying about my kids for 7 years. Why the boys down too? Exactly. I'm tired of the back and forth, fake ass trolling, fake ass subs, fake ass anything. Go to sleep.
After Cardi B said this is where we saw Offset also make a response. He said this: "You people are disgusting. On here with my kids. Post, what the F do you get from doing that? God is gonna get you." And you know what? When it comes to kids, I agree. There should be no reason that children who have nothing to do with these fan wars should be bullied, harassed, created fake images. None of those things, okay, should be happening. On top of that, Cardi B has to watch what she's saying online. You're telling people that you're going to be in a jail. What do you think people are going to take for that? You just pled guilty about the stripper. And now you on here doing the same thing, allegedly. I understand you're mad about your child. Absolutely. You're going to stand 10 toes down, right? But you don't know for sure if this is a Nicki fan. You don't know for sure what this is. And then you throw that shade, old and washed, in there, knowing that a lot of these female rappers, like Megan Thee Stallion, allegedly been calling Nicki old, knowing that that was going to trigger something. But again, Nicki is still paying it dust. I'm not sure if Cardi B is saying that Nicki is shading her because she is out here posting Wendy Williams or Chucky. I don't know if Cardi B feels that that is somehow related to her, and so this is what she's calling the shade. But we don't know what person that was who created those photos of her children. And so this is all, you guys, just a super, super messy situation. But at this point, I honestly don't think this feud that Cardi B has with Nicki is gonna end. Nicki is so far away from this that at this point, it's almost like a child, right? Have you guys ever had like a little cousin or a little sibling, whatever, or even your own kid who asked you a question and you're busy with something, right? And you try to answer their question quickly. You're like, hey, we'll talk later. But the kid keeps tugging at you. Why? Because the kid wants acknowledgement. The kid wants to be heard. They want to be acknowledged. And I don't know if this is the reason that Cardi B's crashing out or she's just fed up of all the stuff that people are doing online, but it looks very, very childish in my opinion. And to get on spaces threatening to K people and other people like that, you also have Cardi B's sister out here telling somebody that you don't like the gender that God gave you. What? What are you even talking about? Allegedly, okay? Allegedly. But girl, really? You don't like the gender? Aren't you a part of the LGBTQ? You see what I'm saying? A hot mess. All right, you guys, that's all for now. Let me know what you think about this down below. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Give this video a big thumbs up and we'll talk soon. And let me know if you tired of this beef too. I love you guys. Bye.